In today's episode, I talk to you guys about one of the biggest factors that will determine your success. So I was on Instagram Live last night doing some Q&A, as I do most nights during the week, and I had a very interesting question that I thought would make an amazing episode of MJ Every Day. The question was along the lines of, to paraphrase it, was along the lines of, Joe, what do you think has been one of the biggest factors that you've noticed that separates people who are successful, whether it's in health and fitness or business or private life or career or whatever it is, and those who are not successful? And I answered this question in this way, guys. I feel like there's enough information, easily accessible information out there that allows people, if you're willing and you actually want to be successful, that allows you to figure out how to make goals, how to plan goals, how to set smart goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound, how to actually plan. I feel like there's enough of that information out there. And I feel like a lot of people who want to achieve success are able to do that with relative ease. I mean, that part, the planning part, the strategy part, the setting goals part is enjoyable. It's fun. It's exciting. It's interesting. So I feel like that in itself, most people who want to be successful are able to do that. And I don't feel like that separates people who do achieve success from those who don't. What I really think separates those who achieve success from those who don't is the ability to execute every single day and do things on a daily recurring basis that add up over the long term to achieve a particular long-term smart goal or long-term vision or long-term strategy, whatever it may be. I really believe, and I've seen myself to know, that those who do achieve success are willing to do the shit. They're willing to put in the work. They're willing to do the boring stuff, the repetitive stuff, the stuff that nobody else wants to do, but the stuff that is 100% essential and vital and needs to be done to allow them to achieve their goals, whatever those goals may be. And the same thing applies to health and fitness goals, to career goals, to business goals, to personal life goals. It applies universally across everything that I've seen. Is people do not want to execute on the micro. And I have this saying that you guys have probably heard me say before. I say, plan and have vision and strategize and set goals on the macro, which means the long term, but execute on the micro, which means do the shit every single day that has to be done, no matter how crap it is, no matter how boring it is, no matter how repetitive it is. Do that shit, execute on the micro, because in the long term, all of those little micro executions are gonna add up to that macro goal. And most people are able to set the macro goal, but when it comes down to actually putting in work, actually executing on the micro day to day, that's where people most of the time will just sit there with their hands on their hips and hope that someone else does it for them, or hope that the universe does it for them, or hope that somehow that boring shit task just disappears and doesn't need to get done. Guys, the only person that can execute on the micro to enable your macro goals to be achieved is you. You can't pass it off to anybody else. You can't sit there and hope that it's going to disappear. Once you've set your macro plan, figure out what your micro executions are and do them every day. And I personally believe that micro execution is what is going to set those of us apart who are successful and those of us who have the dreams and aspirations of being successful but never actually achieve success. Guys, that's a wrap for today's episode of MJ Every Day. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn your post notifications on both on your mobile, your cell phone, and your desktop PC so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the Massive Joes YouTube channel. Until tomorrow, I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive. Thank you for tuning into this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the Massive Joes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.